Damn, that's a fucked up wallpaper. Anyway. Let's go. I've been watching this screen for years now. You know what? Let's go. Let's continue our Archon quest. There was some lag or something like that. Is there lag? No, it's fine now. It's running smooth. It's running smooth, but previously there was lag, big lag. Like FPS dropped, not lag. So the FPS was dropping.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so we used to always sit together under this tree and talk.
Right?
Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin.
What the
We
fuck?
could sit there for hours at a time. Never. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
So that guy was. So you want him as your boyfriend?
I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively.
Alone?
How should I put it?
Oh my god.
When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
But now I have a lot of friends who can understand like that if I
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice.
Yeah, bro.
You're quite lucky.
Yeah, I know that.
When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
Wait, what is this? At the branch of the tree. Did you see that? So this is the missing villager, I guess, and that's the girl. That's a fucking what? Doll?
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure.
Oh, yeah.
And patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always, ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I want. No, none of those things matter.
Wow. You two must have been real. Did he ever tell you anything about him?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
What? They're dead?
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
I think he's from Conrad somehow. But why doesn't he become a Helicho?
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it.
Now you're alone, right?
I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like time always passed by really slowly.
Holy shit.
Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Wait, what? Time-stopping power? It's their memories, I guess. Someone has been tampering with their memories somehow.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Yeah. There's something sus.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it...
Just sus. What is this thing doing? Oh, there's chest. What?
The Abyss Order.
I don't know. Ask the pyro fucking mage. What? Oh, hello there.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get rid...
What?
Gather!
He just... He just come to his chest.
Huh?
There are more. Look at this. It's a door.
Stabilize!
Laid bare.
Do you know what does it mean?
Off we go! Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Solidify!
Strike a pose!
Die.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here...
It was no trouble.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, the healing trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
What
Chief
the fuck?
Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
I see.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Yeah, man, I think so too.
Well,
And
we
my-
should head back and check out the situation in
Yeah, let's go. What? Achievement.
Wait a second. That person... It's Dainsleif!
You showed up again, bitch. What the fuck? You are killing those poor trolls again? Are you farming for
Ah, it's you two.
Florence too?
Oh, a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a sus person.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to...
Yep,
Yeah.
see you later!
See you later, bitch. I mean, girly pop.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that?
Yeah,
Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Yeah,
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Stop your sus.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the month.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that the Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
Yeah. Man,
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
Yeah, bitch.
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Yeah, they are.
I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them.
Okay.
I never intended to hide anything from
Then
you.
fucking tell me everything, bitch.
Don't
You
worry.
better tell me, bitch.
There should be ample time to talk.
You better tell me every fucking shit you know. You sussy bastard.
Ah,
11
so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimar. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still
I
unclear.
think the guy they mentioned is from Abyss Order. They are brainwashing those village guys, so they...
It appears all we have
do
by
their
way of
thing.
clues is increased hilichurl.
Right!
Yeah, fuck.
That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner.
Who is that?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Yeah,
There's
right.
still hope for the two of you to reconcile.
Holy shit.
Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. Others have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
Another visionary guy, Vedrfolnir. There are other peoples like Child's Master's Master. Who was it again? Vedrfolnir and that guy. Something sussy name.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Oh shit.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah. The wise Roptatyr, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter,
Surtalogi.
the foul Surtalogi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
That's, they really go all out with the names. Let me take a fucking photo of these names. Impossible for me to remember. So five sassy guys who are very powerful now. So Renslav is as powerful as them, or maybe more. The wise Heropatir. What? How do you renounce that? Visionary Vedrfolnir. The Gold Rhindaughter. We already know who is it. Albedos Momentat. The foul Sutlogi. Yes, the one. Child's master, I guess. Wretched of Solnari. Very.
No matter how eroded my memory may become,
But what?
I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
About what?
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Surtalogi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir.
Yeah.
If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster.
Yeah.
The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
Mr. King? What the fuck? Rockstar King or something?
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more.
What?
They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Okay.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate.
What's that?
It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
Yeah.
By retrieving the eye of the
chasm.
first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Yeah.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories,
Also a ley line.
could it be connected?
The missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection with
It's certainly possible.
They're fucking sus.
I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
This
Why not today?
missing persons case could very well turn out to be the...
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try it.
Yeah, man. They'll just skip the night like that. Oh, they skipped the night. They won't let Dane to escape. Something like that. How can you live like that?
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
How can you sleep peacefully when you have fishes around your noses?
Well, let's go find Dane.
Yeah, let's find that stuff. Where is he? Anyone? Where is the bastard? Where's the loom?
This is such a great place for a vacation. I may just take
Again?
a few more days off.
Frame drops in Sumeru? Yeah. Frame drops like. Oh my god. Yeah, frame drop. It's like 454 somehow. It's still playable. Too much to load. No. There is wrong with the optimization of the game. What's the question? I don't know, something like that.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
What happened to your stomach?
Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe...
Oh, young guy? Early...
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Holy shit.
Memories of him.
Your brother?
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. There, and I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Yeah, that's the sussy thing.
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What the
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too?
Yeah, that's
Maybe they... But why would he do something like that?
because he's doing some sussy experiment.
Whatever
I
the
guess.
Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller.
What?
They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location.
I know.
Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part.
Like if you see from did you see the pixelated insert buttons or something like that design.
Come with me. We must check whether the
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid
They
it?
didn't fix it again. Yeah, there is pixelated when it's zoomed in a character, but yeah, it's just the reverse in withering waves. From far away, they look zoomed on characters, but from up close, it looks fucking crisp. Maybe that's the reason they have sort of selected that memories in the first place to force Dane to confront the eye. No, that's us. So Dane has already thought of consideration. He might have already have a plan.
Of course.
Let's go, bro. Where are you hiding? Okay, that's far. It's kinda close to Chelsea. I haven't been this place for years. I still remember farming this domain for Nahida, Sinnoh, I guess. Now I don't have to farm these things. When you look at Sumeru, there are frame drops. I guess the game just broke. It's kinda nice. Wait. There are flame drops in okay. So what if I make it default? The one is the flame drops in here. Yeah, still.
What could the children be up to?
I think the problem would be with the game. They were trying to do something, but they messed up.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
That's their problem. That's some problem. Anyway, GPU is also going nuts, like 73%. What was this high before? I don't know. I don't think so. Genshin wasn't this.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well,
Yeah.
let's go check to see if it's safe.
Fine on.
Traveler, wait.
What? Huh? Oh my god.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
The guy is trying to control Dame. Oh my god.
Hey, wait up!
What the fuck is this? Blue power. Hello? কি হয়েছে টুনি? কি? কি ছিল? হ্যাঁ हाँ हाँ
The campaign begins.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে বেকার লোকারি হ্যাঁ বাহ আমি এখন গেনশিন খেলছি
Illusion shattered.
কিন্তু আমি এখন গেনশিন খেলছি থ্যাংক ইউ বলে দে সেটা ঠিক আছে কিন্তু আমি এখন গেনশিন খেলছি থ্যাংক ইউ বলে দে কি কোনটা ছি আচ্ছা
Shine down.
পিঠে কেন বলছো তুমি কি খেয়েছো বলেছি কিন্তু ফালতু হ্যাঁ কি খেয়েছো খেয়েছো বাবা? গু খেয়েছো? মানে কি খেয়েছো? তাপসি কি খেয়েছে? তাপসি ঠিক আছে, রাখ। চাপ। So
Osmanthus.
no more distraction now. What is this? There was a such a temple like this. Look at that bat. They look fucking awful. The Sasi Abyss place. Let's collect all the things. Holy shit. If I die, if I get down. Fuck this. Oh,
Shower me with trick!
that's almost 1 HP. Wait, what? Heal me. Heal my dong. Good now. Let's go. What? Pokemon?
Illusion shattered!
The show begins!
Laid bare!
I'm wearing the
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
There are 4 of these things. Sigils to activate.
There is no escape!
Oh, that's a big hole. Yeah, chest right there. No, not chest. Just the chest I need. Shouldn't miss any chest right here. This place is blocked off. You can just open like this.
Illusion shattered!
Wait, it's but how is it got changed? Where is? Let's go. That's better now.
There is no escape!
Yes, if you were taming.
Overruled!
Who was taming a ruin guard for some reason? That's the first sigil. No, that's the floor. What the fuck? What? It lit up.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Ah, what the fuck? Why it's closed?
door's open.
Yeah.
Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Just a down. Yeah, chest. Don't let any of the primos to lose. Yeah. Don't let any primos to get away from him. That's what we need.
There is no escape!
Where is the eye? Dane slave. Give me your eye. Who is this thing? Or who is
Looks like we can't go any further.
Yes. She is coming.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
How so? What is that? Oh.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
The ice guy. Goodness.
Stabilize!
And not only one
Laid bare! Inazuma shines eternal!
Solidify!
Time to shine! Shower me with praise!
even break my shield.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel...
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might find... Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Should I leave him? He's going to transform in his demon form or something. Where is he going to? Something seems off. He's going to do sussy things. He's gonna do sussy things with my sister. Then now she's going to come, I guess. Like that. Why are you shading on a statue or something like that? What is this purple light? Who is coming with this purple aura or glow? What's that darkness? I mean, what is this dark aura? Who is that? Didn't be like. Now I got your attention. What? Domain?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Domain, what are you doing with this dark aura?
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Twilight Soul.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
for battle, any army I could send marching to their dome. Okay. So he's very powerful.
I know you must have a lot to say,
Yeah.
but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Okay. Yes, there won't be any animation. Fuck. We can't see them fight. I know it. That's the way they work. Koyo does their work. They're very sensitive with their story, of course.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what...
What the fuck?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
I hear some shit.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
What?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering,
What?
or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
What?
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be... Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
That almost sound like our voice, is it not?
Looks like the same thing is happening over...
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
What the fuck?
Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Holy shit. A sassy voice again. Can I kill them? I think I can't. I can't.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Fuck you, Jane. Oh. This was kind of smart. I guess I will have time to do cloning story questions. Almost died. Don't worry. If I don't have stamina, it's going to be a problem. With Furina.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
Yeah.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across it?
Someone's gone missing, you say?
What?
Who would that be?
They're back.
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from... That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too. At least right now.
But how is that? Alright.
This has become very more sincere.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadi. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right.
Let's ask the girl. Why searching? What? How much do I even have now? It didn't even...
Someone's gone missing? Who?
How am I? How should I?
Just as expected.
Yeah. That's
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone
What? The guy with his sister.
Strange.
That's
Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
What the fuck? Who makes the time travel machine?
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the village... If this person only exists in people's memories, just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances.
Yeah.
We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's but didn't Bayron just say that who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? Good idea. That'll help. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his... Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Perfect process. There's no way the new marriage could perfectly blend with
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but there's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. No.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Yeah.
That must mean time isn't... That's the tell of the fake The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day.
Yeah.
If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off, like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of... That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time, right?
Color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is yeah, that...
the tree. Find the tree. What the fuck? Who is this? Oh, that's Densley.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you, it's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Damn, I'm sorry to butt in your romance, but...
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
They could have done something greater than with his brother. He looks kind of mid.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Yeah.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Yeah. Kind of familiar.
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Yeah. She got depressed.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Who are you, bro? You are...
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Born into abject sorrow. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of... No.
He was not that.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. No.
So he's the... That's the...
You're... Kari Bear Alberik.
Kari Brat?
Oh,
That's Kari Brat.
you know me? That's quite the surprise.
He was
I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but... I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find...
Mind Palace. What? I don't know what it says. Something sussy on my screen right now. Gotta take a picture. Click, click, click. Wait, what? It's taking so much to load. Is that a secret code for me? What is this fucking realm? Carry brats, you bitch. How did you evolve to an human again? Proof of existence. Holy shit, look at this place. It's beautiful as fuck. What? Walk on the water, I guess. Concentrate. Very beautiful place indeed. Oh my. Look at this beautiful floating tree. Hello, bro. Well,
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness.
holy shit.
I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now,
Okay.
extreme sorrow and pain.
What?
hope and regret coursing through your veins, and a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Holy shit.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate. As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire
Oh
world.
my god, it can change the fate or something like that.
Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form.
Oh,
I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
holy shit. So why he went so far to introduce himself to the older reserve?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only, I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
He was lonely.
As if I had a chance at life. What you must. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Damn it. Shit. So sad.
I know. But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But I know. Captain Dainsleif.
Yeah.
Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Shit. What?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
What the fuck?
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Holy shit, what is that?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Damn. He has been playing these games.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, you remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story.
Oh my god. They're plotting some very such things.
I can't change the world.
I know.
Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
This man is fucking chat.
But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
What are you going to do now? I carry breath, my friend. Fuck the reflection.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Sis. What are you doing here, bro?
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation?
Lighter, hug me. Fuck you, sis. It's so sad.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The loom of fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Aether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Aether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Only for one flower? What the fuck? Now we have to wait for 2 more years.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember. Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It did, so there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw, there he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for... Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If Paimon didn't see her in the village just...
That's extremely sad. Curry Bear, my friend. You are a good guy. Mamá, el otro.
going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So... Okay, I'll admit. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Yes.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come anyway. Thanks for all your hard work, you two.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what... a picture?
Damn, bro. This man is Chad. Let's say, nothing like his father. He's the fucking Chad. You don't say anything, just no reactions whatsoever. So what? What the fuck? Say something, chump. What the fuck, bro? Carry back this chat, bro. He's a fucking amazing guy. I mean, not. He's Chad. I know we want to be able to see him again. We want to see him again in the near fucking story whatsoever, but one person to remember.
Order guide you.
আবার দেবো?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Quake!
Overruled. Shine down.
Gather!
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Yeah. I think so too, Mom. Anyway, is such a good guy, dude. He was such a great guy. Holy. How can what? Wait, Boma is you? রান্না ভালো এটা শুনলেই দিদা রেগে যাবে
Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there? They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble.
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now. I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off, too, so I don't want to bother them either.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Two waifus.
Nadia, Cloran, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Huh. Navia?
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep, this is our chance.
Oh my god, what the fuck? That's a meme.
Do you need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
Traveler, hi, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Marechaussee what now?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure club.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and roleplay characters with your friends.
That sounds super interesting.
Clorand and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them. And when they asked, of course I couldn't refuse. I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues.
Whoa. I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
So, you're saying you'll help us out? I knew I could count on you, partner.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal. Is that okay?
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Well, that solves our problem.
Woohoo! I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
The script manager? Didn't you just say that you gave Cloran the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives. On top of that, in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life.
Wow, you're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should all be waiting at Chioria Boutique. I'll come.
Sounds good. Remember to
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let me think. What kind of character should I play this?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
I'm more of a casual member of anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking for—
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Claran simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Claran?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Ah, right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
No, that's not what I meant.
Ah, I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
Chilly out here, but it's hot. They put side or something. That's why.
Pleasure to meet you all.
What? How? Genshin wasn't this intensive. Sorry, on Max. Why? CPU's 50-60 degree.
Hello? Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marechaussee Hunters.
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marechaussee Hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
What?
But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already!
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative.
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
That
Sounds good, Hunter.
was this game? This intensive on CPU, I guess? Oh, I don't think so. Should be 91%. 90%? What? Wait, what? Why it's so intensive? That's fine. Cut. 100% load?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.